Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? I finally got my car finished with the backup camera. So shout out to Safe and Sound Audio in Chantilly, Virginia. I appreciate that. So it is all done. Radio's in, the backup camera's in, everything works 100%. So just to show you, some people had asked what's the sight line from the radio to the dash and then out the window. So this is roughly from where I'm sitting in my chair in my driver's seat, adjusted the way I normally would drive. And as you can see, it's just barely sitting over the top of the dash. Does not obstruct view whatsoever. It's fine. The only thing you can't see is the alarm button, little indicator. Whoop-de-doo, doesn't bother me one bit. So I'll go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so again, I'll turn it on. Get to the home screen. As I said, I'm using a Gamma. That's the launcher instead of the stock one that came with the radio. As you can see, it's listed with radio, Android Auto, Bluetooth music, the phone, YouTube, and get into your apps. And this is fully customizable, which I kind of like it. That's why I went with this particular skin. You can go to your radio, and again, I don't own the rights to any of this music. And somebody is calling me, so stand by. Alrighty, I don't know what it is today, but apparently everybody and their grandmother wants to drive up and down my street. It is never, hardly ever this busy. Again, let's try this again with the radio. I'm turning it on. There it is. YouTube, Facebook. I don't own the rights to this music. So here's the radio. Cycle through the stations. As you can see, I'm using the radio knob to turn down the volume. Also using the steering wheel control to turn up the volume, turn it down, as well as the volume on the unit itself. So I'm also using this skin called Agama, A-G-A-M-A. It's fully customizable. You can change things in the middle of it from an icon. In this case, the logo is the Honda logo. You can have the time in there. You can do a lot of cool things. You can change the overall color. Right now, I kind of have a reddish color. I don't know why. I just kind of like this color. It's the same color I had in my Volkswagen. It matched the dash and the dials. So with the Agama skin, as I was saying before, you have your radio button, your Android Auto, and I'll show you that momentarily, Bluetooth music, phone, YouTube, or whatever icon and app you want to launch from there, and of course the actual apps that are sitting behind the tablet. So again, I showed you the radio for Bluetooth music. I just streamed XM, and it should pick up that. And again, I don't own the rights to any of this music, so that's strict from my phone streaming to here. Again, another song. Another song.
To the sound of now.
Nothing but Pandora's most played and top trending tracks.
So I'll get out of that. Phone, again, if I need to dial a phone number. I don't even know if that's a real phone number, but okay. So I did go ahead and turn on my Wi-Fi on my phone to make it a hotspot, and here is YouTube, and we'll get that to come in. And as I said, that's YouTube. I'm just going to pick a video. Hey, it just happens to be from Jet Fuel Only, Daniel Stalkup and his Cadillac V-Sport. I also have one of those, and I belong to that group, and this was a meet out in San Francisco. But as you can see, it does work. And of course, it's freaking YouTube, and it has an ad, and I don't want to see the stupid ad, so come on. So as you can see, it's playing YouTube. No problems, no issues. And this is all running off of the tablet itself. So I will also show you the backup camera, and then I'll try to show you the Android Auto. I'm not sure how to actually do that as I'm using my phone to take the video, but stand by. Oh, before I forget, I did want to show you the fact that I am using the aux portion of the radio, the standard OEM stock radio, in order to work this. Now, if I actually put it on FM, I'm going to get a lot of static. And there's that static because it's not using the antenna from there. So you have to go to aux, and you're able to have it to work. Again, my AC works just fine. Turn it off, turn it on, works just fine. Clock works. So everything works as it's supposed to. And let me go ahead and see if I can put it in reverse. And there's my reverse. You can turn the grid lines off and on. They look a little high, but I actually tested it out a couple of days ago. And if you actually back up close enough and get within the red, you're actually about 2-3 inches away from the vehicle or the object that you're behind. So even though it is showing a little high on the screen, once you actually get an object behind you, it's fine. I'm going to look and see if there's a way to change that in the settings, but for right now, it works like a champ. And the radio and anything music works just fine. So again, you put it in reverse. You can mute it, or you can just have it playing, but I like it quiet as I'm backing up just to concentrate a little bit. Put it back, and it picks up. So it works like a champ. I like it, and even do my OK Google, and it'll pick that up. So I like that. And it has no idea what I'm saying, so let me stop. So that's pretty much about it. Again, I'll show you the Android Auto in a second. I did have my dongle, which is here. Excuse all the mess cables, and one of these days I'll fix that. But this is the USB dongle that allows for Android Auto and CarPlay. Got it off of Amazon. I'll put the link down there. I think this was $50, thereabouts, somewhere like that. The only thing you have to do, it's called AutoKit, or actually Carlinkit, and it's AutoKit on the app AutoKit, and it allows you to use your phone, Android type or iOS, and it'll allow you to sync up with your tablet. Will not work with a stock OEM head unit, only with an Android head unit, and possibly a Windows CE operating system. I heard it could. I don't have first-hand knowledge, but this works like a champ. I'm probably going to remount this somewhere down here or underneath here. I haven't made up my mind, but for right now it's in the glove box. Works fine. Also put a USB here in the glove box as well, just in case. It works. I don't need it, but I just have it there. I gave myself a couple of options. So let's see if I can get Android Auto to work for you and actually videotape it. I'm going to show you the Android Auto part. Go ahead and turn it on. All right, it's on. Go back to Android Auto. Android Auto. Now it's waiting for me to connect my cable. That's what I'm going to do right now. And I am going to hit Android Auto. And there it is. It is in Android Auto. There's Maps. I decide to go to the Appalachian Trail. There you go. If I decide to go to Pandora and play something from Pandora, play a little Boney James. All right, Facebook, YouTube, I don't own the rights to this music. Go ahead and change station or change songs. Works just fine. Get out of it. Yes, it's Cisco Radio. Leave me alone. And that'll play in a second. Again, switch songs. Working just fine. Go back in Android. Go back. I can go to the phone. I can go to iHeartRadio. I can go to my calendar, podcasts, Plex if I so choose. That's a app for watching videos and things of that nature. VLC, Hit the Weather, YouTube Music, pretty much anything that you can do with your phone that is a Android Auto app you can use on your wonderful Seicane tablet radio. Again, this only works for Android-based radios where you can use your Android phone. In this case, I'm using the Galaxy S10, or you can use an iOS phone along with that dongle that I showed you. And I'll have a link to both of those, the radio and the dongle, in the description. The last thing I wanted to show you, I know I talked about torque, and this is the Bluetooth OBD adapter. Just plugs right into your OBD port in your car. In this case with our Hondas, it's roughly right about where our left shin is. It's an ELM 327, ELM 327. Pretty much about it. Not sure if Plex will work. I know it does work. I'm just not sure if it'll work right now because I'm trying to video and connect my phone and use my car at the same time. So let's find out. I'm kind of curious myself. And I keep hitting the back button instead of the row button, so I apologize about that. So let's see if I can pick up anything with Plex. I can do music. I can't do video with Plex in Android Auto, which kind of makes sense because you're supposed to be driving. Makes sense. But I can listen to music. So it does see my my box at home. Let's see what actually plays. Hey, a little hidden beach. Let's see what's in there. All right. Oh, again, YouTube, Facebook, I don't own the rights to this. Wow. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. That's playing from my home network attached storage. Yes, I'm a big geek. Leave me alone. Oh, awesome. So that'll work. So it does work. Just can't do video, which is fine. You can do video with the tablet itself under YouTube, and I did show that a little while ago. But it does work audio-wise with Android Auto. So that's pretty much about it. I appreciate everybody's time. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. It took me a little while to get this video finished. But we're all done, and it works. I'm happy with it. No issues so far. Been having it for about a good week now. No problems. I don't expect any. We'll see how it holds up during this wintertime when it gets, 20, 30, 40 degrees here in DC. And again, later on in the summer when June, July, August roll around and it's 90, 100 degrees. Keep you guys posted. Thanks. Take care. So that works with no problems. And that's about it. And then just to get out of it, hit the exit button and it takes you back. And I can go back to that. So that's about it. Nothing else to really show. The head unit, Seicane head unit, gives you the ability to relocate your HVAC display. Allows you to retain your stock OEM radio controls, like turn it up and down. Allows you to utilize your steering wheel controls. And I have a backup camera installed that I got from Safe and Sound Auto. Works great. The only other thing I did want to show, and I'm not sure if it's going to show through here or not, but I did have one other app, and it was called Torque. And Torque is a OBD reader. And again, I don't have the car on specifically, but you can actually do a lot of things. You can check. Oh, that's cool. Don't have the car on, but it's reading 63 degrees. That is pretty awesome. I did not know that. And that's probably 68 degrees. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. That's pretty interesting because the temperature outside is 69 degrees according to the thermometer in the car. So it's actually registering, even though the car is off, it is registering the ambient temperature right now. That is pretty daggone cool. I didn't even know that. If I turn on the car and let it warm up a little bit, you'll actually see that get to the correct temperature of what the car is. So that's pretty great. Again, if you accelerate, you can see your RPMs and things of that nature, and you can add other dials to it. You can add a display, you can add a graph, 0 to 60 time, acceleration sensors, ambient air temperature, engine coolant, engine load, engine RPMs. So let's add engine RPM for Grin. So I'm going to turn the car on real quick before I kill myself here with the phone. And as you can see, it is actually looking at the revs right now. I'm roughly looking at about 1500 on the actual tach in the car, thereabouts. And okay, so the last thing I want to show you is this application called Torque. And as you can see, I am sitting about 900 odd RPMs. Give it a couple of revs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and add a graph. And this time I'm going to do engine RPM. Make it a medium. And so right now, this is the revs. It's matching it, the car, and when I give it a little gas, it's matching rev for rev. And what's great about Torque is you can actually clear codes with your fault codes. If you have any fault codes, you can show them, you can clear them, you can show pending and even historic ones. And I don't think I have any in here. I haven't checked, to be honest with you, so let's find out. No fault code stored. Awesome. That makes me feel good. So you can go through a lot of things. I don't have a lot of things set up in here yet, as you can tell. But yeah, matter of fact, that's the only 3 graphs I have. Awesome. Acceleration, revs, and then coolant. So I can get rid of this one, get rid of that. And as I say, now my coolant is reading about 178 odd degrees. And that's about what my water temperature is reading. So thereabouts. So as you can see, it moved from the 69 degree ambient temperature to actually what the coolant, oh geez, it does say 174. I guess I should actually put my glasses on so I can read this. But works great. I like it. I highly recommend if you want to do it. It didn't cost, the unit itself didn't cost too much. Labor was my own to get this installed, and I did have Safe and Sound of Chantilly do the backup camera only because I just really didn't feel like being bothered with the backup camera. But it's done, so I'm not complaining. They did a great job. I've always taken my stuff to them, and will continue to do so. So other than that, if you like the video, please say so in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel. I don't do this for money. I do this for fun and information and trying to help the community out. I do the same thing for my Cadillac group that I belong to. So enjoy. Take care. Have a great day.